Hey guys, welcome back to Movizo, your go-to spot for everything movies, web series, and entertainment news. Now, from Season 4, Episode 4 just answered some of the biggest questions the show has been sitting on, and what it revealed about the Man in Yellow's plan is genuinely one of the darkest things this series has ever done. Let's break it all down, so let's start with the most important thread of the episode, Sarah, and the Man in Yellow's test. We already knew Sophia was the Man in Yellow in disguise, but Episode 4 confirmed something even more chilling. The voices inside Sarah's head, those came directly from him. He planted them there, which means he has been inside her mind this entire time, making him not just a physical threat to the town, but a psychological one operating at a completely different level. And this actually matters because it reframes everything Sarah has ever experienced with those voices. Every dark impulse, every terrifying instruction, all of it him. Now here's the test. The voices told Sarah to do something completely pointless: pour water from a jug in the diner, take a sip, pour it back. That's it, no obvious consequence, no real reason. Sarah resisted at first, feeling like she had finally rebuilt her place in the community and didn't want to give in. But then Sophia deliberately threw herself into the pool and broke her own arm because she knew Sarah hadn't completed the task. Sarah ran back and did it. Honestly, the biblical parallel here is hard to miss. Just like God testing Abraham, it was never about the act itself, it was about obedience. The Man in Yellow needed to know that Sarah would listen when the voices spoke. And she passed, which means the next instruction could be something far, far darker. The cycle is repeating. And Sarah is going to have a hand in what's coming. Now let's talk about Julie's story walking, because this subplot delivered one of the most haunting sequences of the season. Julie believed she could travel through time periods by leaving a symbolic bookmark, writing a symbol on paper and dropping it at a specific point in history, then returning with it in her pocket as proof. When the symbol wasn't there on her return, she assumed it hadn't worked. But here's the interesting theory: what if it actually did work and she just hasn't figured out how to use the bookmark yet? She may need to remember which specific symbol she assigned to each time period in order to navigate back there intentionally. What she walked into, though, was absolutely brutal. Julie stumbled directly into the moment the Man in Yellow slaughtered the entire town, the same massacre Victor witnessed as a child. She saw him feasting, grey skin, blank expression, completely set on feeding. And the look on his face when he noticed her wasn't aggression, it was panic, concern. He didn't want her there. You see, that reaction tells us something important. Julie seeing him in that state is a threat to whatever plan he's running right now. And Sophia, who knows everything happening in the town at all times, is likely going to start responding differently to Julie going forward. Elsewhere, Boyd found a ring with an infinity symbol engraved inside it, only for it to appear, disappear, and reappear in ways that suggest the town is actively messing with his mind. The infinity symbol feels significant. In this town, it doesn't just mean eternal love, it means an endless loop. History repeating forever. And at the lake, Roger pulled a rope from the ground that released a buried net full of dolls and mannequins. Nobody knows what they were used for: protection, ritual, loneliness. But the fact that they were buried suggests someone or something wanted them hidden. Personally, the Sarah test was the standout moment of this episode for me. The Man in Yellow using a completely harmless task to measure her obedience is the kind of slow, calculated evil that makes from so unsettling. It's not about what he asked her to do, it's about the fact that she did it. And now he knows he owns her. That is a genuinely terrifying place for this story to be at the halfway point of the season. Do you think Sarah is fully under the Man in Yellow's control now? And what do you think those buried mannequins at the lake actually mean? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates like this. This is Movizo. I'll see you in the next one.